Why, hello friends, near and far, dear to my heart. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. Welcome to my channel. This reading will be for Gemini and all Gemini placements found within your birth chart. Or if you're a cross watcher watching for Gemini, this reading may resonate for you as well. You are welcome here. If you are new to my channel, please check out the description box below. Just know that I offer personalized birth chart and synastry relationship chart readings. Check out my website for all the services and specials that I have every month. You can find all that below. In this reading, we will discuss astrology for sun and ascendant signs specifically. But if, say, you have a stellium in Gemini, or again, cross-watcher, this might help you understand what's going on astrologically in your dynamic. The general monthly love reading will also be provided below. And I also have an elemental love check-in for single, coupled, and past love dynamics. So I'll link those videos below as well. I highly encourage you to watch all the videos and watch for your other placements as well to gain a deeper perspective. We are in Gemini season. Happy birthday, Gemini. My fellow twinnies, I'm a sun in Gemini as well, Mercury in Gemini. My ascendant's right on the cusp of Gemini Cancer. Geminis are the intellects, the thought provokers, right? Representing the twins, the duality between the head and the heart. And this connection highlights the power of manifestation between both, right? The magician is the major arcana that governs Gemini. Gemini emphasizes balancing spiritual aspirations with practical actions and the connection between spiritual and material worlds. This dualism, akin again to the head and the heart, is to find that balance and to recognize that life isn't just black or white, right? Gemini is full of color and perspective, lots of mental energy that we may be experiencing. And some of the questions that I have for you are, where are you manifesting from? Are you manifesting from a place of lack, fear, or say the past traumas that you've experienced? We're going to dive into your monthly reading. Let's do this, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to this space. Again, thank you for joining me here. It is my honor to get to read for you. My Geminis, you are first on the roster since it's your birthday month. And again, I myself am a Gemini. So again, happy birthday. I hope that you are enjoying this month and all that it brings. And it definitely is bringing a lot for you. So let's talk about it, okay? We have Jupiter in Gemini, okay? Venus in Gemini, Sun in Gemini. It can be a bit overwhelming, right? Because again, Jupiter energy is very expansive. It is the planet of great fortune, right? Travel, philosophy, wisdom, aspiring to reach great heights. This is Sag energy, your opposite. So what a great year for you, right? Jupiter is going to be in your sign for the next year. We're going to talk about what that means in your first house. And again, like I emphasized in the intro, your major arcana is the magician. And if you follow me on Instagram, you see some of the other posts that I put on there. So follow me on Instagram if you want to get to know me as a reader and as a person. But I was talking about the emphasis between the head and the heart, manifestation, and how we can manifest from both. This dualism that's found in Gemini, and how we can get really trapped in our thoughts, right? Where we can't find that flow and balance between both. And we can get really stuck and fixated in that mental mind space. So again, with Jupiter and Venus in your first house, it could feel a bit overwhelming, right? And again, your mindset is everything, because like I've been talking about with this Jupiter emphasis for all the signs, is that there are many gifts that can come with say your natal placements in Gemini, or again, your sun or ascendant in Gemini, or wherever you have Gemini in your chart. But if we are not looking at it from a lens of growth, right, abundance, prosperity, like I am statements, if we're focusing from the lens of the past traumas, the lack, right, the inadequacy, again, anxiety, worries, fear, then we're just going to magnetize more of that, because Jupiter will expand things, good and bad. So you will be noticing these patterns, and you'll be having to really tackle them, right, with Jupiter in your sign. It is going to expand, again, things good and bad, okay? The spotlight is on you. There's a lot that you can do with this energy if you choose. It's the power of free will, right? With any of my readings, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And again, you have autonomy and control of your life and what you can do with this energy, right? This is just another tool under your tool belt, right? The magician that you are, Gemini. So accessing that, the magician energy, okay? We have a new moon in your sign as well on June 6th. So a highly potent time for you to really plant new seeds of intention. Again, with your solar return, this is, again, manifestation. It's going to be so powerful for you this month. So journaling, meditation, clearing your mind, making space for yourself to really focus in on what it is that you're desiring, right? Within love, career, family, friends, whatever it is, right? This is a general reading, so it can look very different for everyone. But make sure to take some time out for yourself, okay? Take some time out for yourself, especially on that new moon in your sign. We have the full moon in Capricorn in your 8th house on the 21st. And again, the 8th house is what's hidden, okay? The 8th house is sometimes what's been repressed in the shadows. This is Scorpio energy, right? So it's how we handle crisis, conflict. So potentially around that full moon, this is, again, with that Jupiter kind of emphasizing things. The full moon is going to emphasize maybe potentially what's been hidden or repressed, right? Some internal crisis, right? What have you been internalizing is going to start to come to the surface, okay? Saturn will be going retrograde again from June 29th till November 15th. And I did a whole series when Saturn went into Pisces, and I will also link that reading below. Let me put a link here so you guys can get a little bit more of a deeper perspective of what Saturn in Pisces means, right? But for you, Saturn has been in your 10th house. This is your achievements. This is your midheaven. This is your goals, right? So again, this emphasis on refocusing, prioritizing, seeing what you've achieved, right? With any solar return, it's kind of like a life review. And then what are you going to do from here? What are the decisions, the actions that you're going to take to move forward in your life, Gemini, okay? So Saturn retrograde is a perfect opportunity for you to kind of reanalyze things a bit, right? With any retrograde, it's about kind of reprioritizing, reanalyzing, making space, again, for maybe something that you fell off, right? A project. It could be anything, okay? So take advantage of this retrograde energy. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a great thing. So let's get into it, okay, Gemini? I hope that this astrology portion helps you. And again, cross watchers, this is always beneficial to get to kind of know what's going on with your Gemini, okay? I'm actually going to pull from a new deck that I just got from a dear friend of mine, the Avatar Oracle, to start off your reading here. So Gemini, let's tap in and tune into your energy for June, or again, whenever you find this reading, just know that it's meant to find you. Okay, Gemini, let's get into this. Gemini collective, my Gemini followers, thank you again for all your subscribes, your likes, your comments. I really, really appreciate your support. Gemini, let's tap into the Gemini collective. What is it that they need to know? What is it that Gemini needs to see? I just heard the song, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Okay. Yeah, you can see clearly now. Again, Jupiter in your sign. Could be feeling like the clouds are kind of, dispersing, wherever you are in the world. You might be entering into summer, right? Just depends on where you are. But there's something about a fog, maybe rose-colored glasses. Again, like you're seeing things from a new lens. All right, Gemini, let's talk about it. Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay. Ooh, life purpose, 10th house of achievements. Look at that. Yeah, life purpose. This is that 10th house. Again, Saturn in your 10th house. Also, I want to mention when a planet goes retrograde, it's good to look at the house prior, okay? So 10th and 9th house. So a thing that you could really do to help you kind of focus on your life power, right? What it is that you're here to do, accessing the vitality, right? Having some willpower as well, some sense of meaning. I want this to focus. I'm using a new camera here. Yeah, so there is this stamina. Maybe you are regaining some level of energy, right? But again, with Saturn going retrograde, the 9th house is Jupiter. This is Sag energy. So there's a connection there. Again, applying the lessons that you've learned, the wisdom that you've gained. What is wisdom, right? Geminis are very knowledgeable. They're very smart. They can retain a lot of information and knowledge. Again, the power of the mind, and then manifesting it, magician. But again, if you get trapped only in your thoughts, the fears, the worries, the mental, just headspace, anxiety, worry, fear, how can you really proclaim this willpower? Getting on that horse. This is kind of reminding me of the Chariot. So this could also talk about Cancerian energy. Where you have Cancer in your chart, you could be dealing with a Cancer. But yeah, applying the knowledge in real life, right? That's what wisdom is. It's actually the application of the knowledge. This is not just being a scholar and reading a bunch and knowing a bunch of things. Like, how are you actually applying it in real time is what I'm hearing. So yes, lots around your life purpose. You could be born on the 17th. 17 could be a significant number for you. Yeah, willpower and life purpose. So there's something about, again, regaining some confidence, the will to live, the will to continue, right? To get on that horse, right? Chariot energy. Chariot is about, being victorious. This is the part of the Fool's journey where the Fool makes decisions, much like the Lovers, right? There's a sense of understanding with the Chariot in your direction, your life purpose. You could, yeah, 6 of Wands, beautiful. Yeah, you are regaining confidence. Again, I keep getting that message strongly for you, regaining confidence here with the 6 of Wands. Celebrating even the smallest achievements too. That's something that can help you regain this life purpose is, again, from that 9th house, Saturn retrograde, you can, instead of beating yourself up on where you aren't, again, that lack mindset of, oh, I haven't gotten this yet, or I don't have enough. How about you refocus that and say, I've come really far. Like, look what I've done thus far. I might not be where I'm trying to go, right? But also what I'm hearing is where you're trying to go might look different than what you assumed or expected. All right, Gemini, let's get into this. So we're going to pull from the 78 Elemental. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini, please show me the Gemini collective. What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to see? Gemini, whoa, okay. We'll start here. 10 of Swords on the bottom here. 10 of Swords. This is Gemini energy. Okay, again, the past. This is energetic cords. When I see this art depiction, I think of all these energetic swords. When you think of like cord cutting. I don't know if you know anything about cord cutting, but when we share space with people, places, things, there's an energetic connection there, right? And then we kind of take that on as baggage. So what you can do is you can do some cord cutting, some releasing, so you don't have to carry all this weight here that's found in the Ten of Swords. But it is the 10, so it symbolizes reaching and ending. Like you've acquired, again, a lot of knowledge, a lot of life experience. And some of that is very painful. Again, Ten of Swords. Feeling defeated. But again, there's a sense of willpower and life purpose that you're regaining again here. Okay? Not being a victim to your circumstance. What brings you joy, right? Also with life power. What brings you this sense of vitality and joy? So let's get into this. We have Libra showing up here. You have a lot of major arcana. You have the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and Justice. So 3 out of 5 of the cards are all major arcana. This is going to be a big month for you. Okay? It just is. Jupiter in your sign, Venus in your sign. It's a big energy. Okay? I see something balancing out here. A sense of autonomy, a sense of inner knowing. And also what I'm getting with the Hierophant in reverse, again, you could be dealing with a Taurus, but what I'm getting mainly off this energy is, come on, focus for me. There it is taking the less traditional route. Again, like I said earlier, the journey that you potentially are on, you would have probably never thought in your wildest dreams that you'd be where you are today. Maybe you thought your life was going to look very different, but there's something about appreciating where you are, because again, there's something that you've acquired, although it's been painful for you. It's something about life purpose here. Like it's everything happened for a reason is what I'm hearing. And that's something maybe that you can tell yourself to get yourself out of that mental kind of victimized place. Everything is happening for me, not against me, is what I'm hearing. And that justice will prevail for you. Okay, you could be dealing again. I see Pisces, Virgo energy, Taurus, Libra. But this is a focus on self. The 9 to the 10 is as much as you can focus on yourself, right? Fulfilling your needs, your values, your wants, your desires as a level of magnetism here. You are magnetizing people, places, and things that are bringing in more balance, the Justice card. And you are accessing this through your intuition, High Priestess. Again, the head and the heart. The Magician, I'm surprised it hasn't shown up here because I think it's just you are the Magician, okay? So there is the balance there between the head and the heart and how you are manifesting into the practical 3D. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is your legacy. This is, again, even around traditional beliefs and values with the Hierophant in reverse. You could, again, be regaining a whole new perspective. Maybe for some of you, you thought that you wanted children and now you're seeing, maybe I don't. Maybe you always thought you were going to own a house and maybe you're quite content not, right? Maybe you want to travel, right? This can look different for everyone, but there's something around your beliefs, your values that maybe were kind of ingrained at a young age. And you're being asked to kind of release some of that here in the 10 of Swords. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? And this has nothing to do with anyone else but yourself. 9 of Pentacles. You know, other people's expectations on you. You're starting to understand that I can make a choice here. I can make my own choices, right? And there's a sense of balance that's found there. Beautiful energy. I actually want to clarify this High Priestess. Because this could be many things, right? Again, it's intuition strongly. There's something that you just know. What I'm also hearing is if you know anything about human design, I myself am a manifestor generator. And one of the most important skills that we need to acquire, being that, is listening to our yeses and our nos, right? Your intuition. When you are faced with some sort of crisis, right? Full moon in your 8th house, what is your instinctual feeling? Like that gut reaction. Is it a yes or a no? And learning how to listen to that more, that's the High Priestess, right? But again, I'm also being reminded is that if you are in a place of fear, lack, worry, right? Past traumas, you might not be able to even trust your own intuition. So this is also reassessing, where are you manifesting from, Gemini, right? And again, finding a sense of willpower to kind of move beyond this Ten of Swords and proclaim your truth, right? Ace of Swords. So the only way that you can really understand and trust your intuition is through practice, right? Like it really is a muscle. So this does take life skill, lessons, right? Wisdom. And again, not all of that is going to be amazing and blissful and joyful. That's just not how life is designed. You know, the hardest of lessons are the ones that are really going to build that resilience and that wisdom, right? That intuition. So there's something about life experience. So you might feel like, again, a victim to your circumstance, but just know that it all serves its purpose. Look at that, Magician. I knew it was going to show up, but it was in reverse. Two of Cups on the bottom here. Interesting. So you could be feeling like you're trying to manifest love into your life. Okay. This is potentially Pisces coming in. I'm seeing, again, Aquarius is on the bottom, but it could be any sign. It could be another Gemini as well, or Cancer with the Two of Cups. We did see that Chariot, the willpower card. So Cancer, you could have a lot of Cancer in your chart. Where do you have Cancer? But there could be some insecurities around love, right? And this is where you're being asked to use your intuition. Oh, if you are in some sort of love dynamic, what is creating this level of insecurity, right? A lack of courage or weakness, manipulation, even with the Magician. Are you self-sabotaging? Or is this someone around you that's not being so honest with you in regards to love? I want to know more about this Two of Cups though, because this is upright. What's this Two of Cups here? Knight of Wands, okay. Could be a Sagittarius, someone with Sag in their chart. But this is adventure, play, passion. Again, I see this willpower, this life purpose, this sense of vitality that's being reborn this month. Venus in Gemini, you know, highly attractive in regards to, again, love, right? Venus represents our values again. So you could, again, be trying to manifest the desired outcome in partnership. And there is this sense of vitality here, Knight of Wands. But this is more of a playful energy. So maybe potentially the person you're dealing with, this is for some of you, you could just be in an open space with them. Maybe you're openly dating. Maybe they don't want to be committed. This could be something that you are intuitively feeling into. Yeah, what's your Ten of Cups look like? Again, you have two tens here. You have three tens. Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. You are reaching the brink of something really big. Again, tens are the end, right before the ace. Jupiter just entering into your sign. There's this renewal, the sense of renewal here, right? Again, tens to the ace. You are calling in something really big, especially with them all being upright. But this is the one thing. Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. Don't self-sabotage this. Believe in your personal power. Two of Wands. You could be dealing with an Aries. Don't be a victim to your circumstances is what's so empowered. Stay empowered, right? The Eight of Swords is about being disempowered. Fear, doubt, worry, uncontrolled thoughts, right? Overthinking about this Ten of Cups. What I'm sensing for you is if you are thinking of a love dynamic, again, this might look a little less traditional. It might not pan out exactly how you thought it would. And there is an understanding of releasing expectations. Of course, we don't want to coerce or manipulate people to be in love or the desire to want to be in love. Maybe that's something that you are facing with your potential romantic partner, is you're having to kind of release control a bit and accept the truth, right? Regret is showing up here. what I'm sensing from that is regretting not speaking up. That's something that you have to be mindful of is, again, the Eight of Swords is kind of staying stuck in your mind. Be careful of that. You know, you have to be able to speak your truth. And it says here, I know that I cannot change the past. So again, like we've been talking about, you can't change that Ten of Swords. We can't change what's happened to us, but we can change what will be happening to us in the near future, right? And again, life will throw us curveballs, but again, it's about your mindset. And you can make active choices, especially in regards to a person. I understand sometimes life, again, circumstances, health, you know, things just happen sometimes. But if it is in regards to an actual person, you can actively make a choice if you want to participate. Okay, so there's something about regret here. Tell me more about this regret. What's this regret about? For Gemini, please show me. What is this regret about? What's this regret? Page of Cups, Five of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing strong Taurus. I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Leo. The first message that I got is the waiting process, right? Because sevens represent gestation. Look back on what you have achieved and set new goals. Again, you can't be in this lack mindset, regretful of the decisions you've made. What kind of decisions are you making going forward now? Okay, and this is about planning, progress, a growth mindset, right? Again, there could be some external conflict around you. Are you going to choose to stay in that drama? I'm hearing like, and it also says here, learn to take life as it comes, both positive and negative, right? This is the flow. This is understanding that we don't have to be a victim to our circumstances, that life is going to life. And don't let your emotions get in the way. Such a strong sense of regret here that, you know, you're really having to release that. And that might take some time here with the Seven of Pentacles, because this does talk about a prolonged period of time. But I am seeing a lot of tens. So I think that this month you are reaching that, the levee breaking, like this energy releasing. But you have to be mindful of external forces at play here. Other people's drama, you know, and being open to new experiences. Page of Cups, potentially a water sign that's coming in. All right, at this portion of the reading, Gemini, we are going to pull from the Zodiac Oracle to see what potential signs you may be dealing with this month. This could be within your chart or, say, a love interest. We will take this over to the love reading. You can find that link below, and all the other links for my other supportive readings. You know, the Saturn and Pisces reading I did last year, and the elemental love check-ins. Check all those links out if you're wanting some more support. All right, let's see what potential signs you're dealing with for Gemini. What are some of the signs that are surrounding Gemini at this time? Potentially in love, right? Friendship, career. What are some signs that Gemini may be dealing with this month? Libra. Libra showed up strong in that Justice card. There was that Saturn on the bottom. So again, that Saturn retrograde is going to be a very impactful day. Aquarius, Gemini. Oh, so an air sign. Strong air sign here. What else? What signs are Gemini dealing with in regards to love? And again, these could be placements in their chart. Fire showing up strongly. I have all fire signs on the bottom here too. And Capricorn. So we're going to take this over. If you're dealing with a potential fire or air sign, and they could have these placements specifically in their moon. Okay, fire and air strong. And again, moon placement, it could be any placement within their chart. I highly encourage you to follow me over to the love reading. If this is where we part, bye for now, Gemini, and happy birthday.